I was muted, so hopefully you can hear me now. I will give everybody just a quick second to pop on. Making sure my mic is good to go. Hello, Kelly Walters here, you guys. We are going to change it up today. Well, I guess really for the next 3 lives until Christmas is here, we are going to be reviewing what's new and what is next. What is next, meaning what's coming for 2021. If you have not attended one of our lives yet, I'm Kelly Walters. I'm one of the educators with Stalls TV or just Stalls in general. And then, of course, on the other side today is Stacy. She will be posting links. She'll be helping answer any questions. And of course, she also does a lot of our webinars as well. So we are going to hop right into it. I have been weeding. So we aren't going to review art today. We're not going to review how to create something. This is going to be simply a topic of, what all have we launched with Stalls? And then, of course, what's going to help you guys as decorators, business owners really be able to provide the best thing for your customers, right? So the first thing we're going to go ahead and get into is what's new. So Stalls launched, I think it was around 21 products this year. That's a lot of new products. So to dive right in, the first one we are going to talk about is our new Ultra Weed. If you haven't had a chance to play with it, I strongly encourage you to go on and at least just order a yard sample. I say go in and order that 5, 10, 25 yard roll. You won't regret it. But it's a very, very soft, very thin material. And what's great is that it's really easy to weed. And to me, one of the biggest highlights about this product is that it can be applied at 260 degrees. So 260 to 300 degrees is the temperature recommendation, and that is just huge when it comes to those really, I'm going to call dainty products that kind of like to be stubborn for you and potentially cause any types of scorching. Now, I am actually weeding Ultra Weed at the moment, and I will be applying that, but we won't apply until we go over some of the other faves that we're just going to quickly discuss. So just know we will be using Ultra Weed today. I have been wanting to play with this pale yellow, and I haven't quite figured out what I wanted to use it for. And I felt like today was the perfect day, right? Okay, so up next is one that I have used quite frequently, and it is the sublimation patterns, you guys. So you go into CAD cut patterns, and then from there, as you select your pattern, change your colors, you will go in and select sublimation versus a roll of vinyl. Now, you guys have seen me play with this material pattern, I guess, this sublimation pattern specifically on several products. So the first one was I did masks. Another one was I did the little let it snow, the wood home decor sign. So this one I did go in and just customize the colors, choose whichever colors that I wanted for this specific pattern. But I also wanted to show you a new one that I will be playing with. Leopard is huge. It's not going anywhere. It's still in, you guys. It's not going anywhere. And I ordered it standard nude, and also got one where it's got a couple of colors. So you need to, you can use them for masks, you can use them for anything that is sublimatable. So sublimation patterns, love them. Next, another thing that we have used numerous times, sound is out. No! Okay. I don't know. Hold on, guys. Is it still out? Let's personalize it. I think my mic has a loose wire too. It's coming in and out. Okay. Are we good right now? Raise the paper, it blocks your mic. Okay. So, are we good? I'm seeing it's back. I know that there is a delay for Facebook when you brought the patterns close to you. Okay, so you guys, I am going to do my best to refrain from bringing things close to me just in case it is blocking any type of volume, but I'm so sorry. I know my mic, if I don't use this, then it sounds awful. And if I use this, then we still have problems. So sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to try to hold everything out. I'll do a little Vanna White versus trying to bring it up close and personal. So sublimation patterns, leopard, holiday prints. Hopefully you guys caught that. Next up on our list of new products that launched were new glitter flake colors. So we started launching limited edition colors. What that means is once those rolls are gone, you guys, it's gone. So keep in mind, if there's a color that you see and you love and your customers love it, then buy it in bulk, okay? Because if it's gone, it's gone. Next are new colors, right? So I'm holding products again, you guys. One that is more springy summer is Van Gogh. I'm just hold it away from yourself. Hopefully you guys can still hear me with this. Lord, here we go. So this is the color Van Gogh. It's very bright. It reminds me of orange juice. I love it. You kind of pull colors of that peach, but then you've got that iridescent glitter flake in there. So it just really kind of manipulates to whatever is around the product. It's a beautiful summer color. Of course, you can use it for multiple things. It doesn't have to be summer. It just reminds me of the sun. So that's Van Gogh. As you notice, I am like very careful to move now. One of my favorites was and is this Harvest Red. It is almost that deep red orange, but definitely pulling more towards the red hue versus the orange. It worked basically, I would say, the majority of August on, with it being, what's that season before winter? Fall. So between fall and winter, I think it'll definitely pull early spring as well, especially if you're using it with brighter colors. It was just a really, really beautiful color to be able to incorporate without using true reds. I always think of the leaves falling, and I feel like after scorching from summer, we always try to hold on to fall as much as possible before we get into the winter. Another glitter flake color was this teak wood, and it was another one that the more I used it, the more I fell in love with the color itself, just because it was different from black, and it's not a brown. It almost has kind of like a charcoal effect to it. So, okay, glitter flake colors. There are new and limited edition. Next up on the list is Sim Stitch, and specifically pre-spaced Sim Stitch. If you happen to catch our trends guide earlier this year, we did a denim jacket with patches, and we actually used the text bride in sim stitch. So as you can see, there is almost a stitch-like effect on the edge. Now I can't get super, super close or it's going to get fuzzy, but there's a zigzag-like outlining where all of these little edges and indentions are. And it actually looks like you have sewn on twill, but it's a 100% heat applied. So sim stitch, specifically in pre-spaced, meaning you don't have to get individual numbers or letters. You can order them ready to go, and just heat apply as, you know, one and done. So I have used sim stitch for numerous things, and because denim jackets are so popular, especially really highlighting the bride's or last name, that's where that trend really came in popular. I'm going to read a comment. Just give me a quick second. And Jeff, I do not know the answer to this question, so we'll definitely find out for you, or feel free to email me and I can shoot over that info to you. Okay, so up next, so just to recap, if you're just now tuning in, or maybe you're catching this and then leaving and coming back, Ultra Weed. Then we have Sublimation patterns. We have new glitter flake colors with limited edition colors as well. And then pre-spaced sim stitch. Okay, and next one, which has been asked for several years, and we have it, is leather patches, you guys. Let me see if I can. Okay, it's my camera, so it's not going to be able to focus, and then my light goes in and out, so it's just wonderful today, right? So this specifically, it is a leather patch. Now, this is heat applied, so this is perfect for backpacks and caps. You can put this on polos. Just keep in mind, it's actual leather. So washing, I would say, would be sensitive, but you guys, these are so popular. Everybody has asked them, from, you know, left chest, little branding symbols, maybe for your caps, back of neck, hip pockets, shoulders. So many different places to utilize leather patches. So again, leather patches, it comes in 3 different colors, and that is the heat applied on. Ooh, you know what? I take that back. This is not heat applied. This one, can't get it. I believe this one is our decal, our pressure sensitive. I can't get it. My nails are failing me. So anyway, leather patches, these are huge. Just know you have the ability to offer those to your customers, and then you can fulfill that need. A couple of years ago, when I was with customers, I had so many people asking me for those, and I knew they were coming. We just didn't have them yet. So if you, but they're here just in case you haven't seen the marketing on them. All right, next up is our sign vinyl. We launched a 12-inch roll. Now, I do not have any of the 12-inch rolls yet. My delivery has failed me and it is not here. However, this is a ginormous roll. Just know you guys can now order these in 12 inches and really make that feasible for your business, especially if you are utilizing a craft cutter and you need a 12-inch roll, or you just want to be able to cut off your 12-inch sheets. Then go straight to the 12-inch roll on our sign vinyl, especially in our website. Order there, and then you can just cut what you need versus buying sheets, somewhere else. Okay, last but not least is brand spanking new. Okay, you guys, just launched last week, and it is our new perforated pre-spaced text and numbers. I don't have a sample, so I am going to show you some really cool pictures. If you have not seen the notification on these are very, very cool. You do not have to do any weeding but it allows you to really go out there and customize your names and numbers for, it doesn't have to be sporting events. It could be anything that somebody's going to use, a name, text, or a date. Seniors are still graduating, you guys, so don't be afraid to put, 2021 and use this really cool perforated text. Okay, so I am going to share my screen. Or I was going to. There we go. Okay. So she's working slow today. Okay, you guys, I'm going to hide myself right here. So give me just a second on that. Okay. This is, like I said, it's just a picture, but keep in mind, these can be ordered in several different types of materials. This one specifically is the hexagon print. So I will show you on the website where you can go and find these. That way you know exactly where to order, but very, very quickly, I just want to go over the pictures because these images are incredible, and having these in the pre-space just makes it applying so much easier, okay? So first we have the hexagon. Next, you will see the jersey mesh, which is very, very popular, especially if you're wanting to go along with a mesh jersey or take a basic t-shirt and make it resemble a jersey. Next is the micro perf. So you have to look very, very close, but there are tiny, tiny holes all over this. They're not big, but they are definitely there. My favorite is the scanner effect. It just gives a really fun and unique type of effect. And then lastly is the static, which to me has the most detail. So those are the perforated effects. Now, let me show you where this is on the website. So let me stop that. It's coming. Okay. Now it's telling me it's not going to share. Okay, so while this is trying to load, because I can see my computer thinking, we are going to check out the comments really quick. For those of you that are just popping on, go back through the comments on the, the Facebook side. Stacy is posting all of the links. So she's posted the leather patches, the signed vinyl, the perforated pre-space text. Let's see. Jeff, I like the hexagon pattern too. It's really hard for me to say there isn't a product I like, because I can just, there's so many ways that you can utilize these, especially with any product from Stalls. I feel like 1 minute I'm like, oh, this is my favorite product. And then the next, oh, there it is again. Let's see. TC was asking a question on sublimation as far as HTV, or so our heat transfer vinyl. Jenna has sublimated glitter flake before, so that would be another one besides the soft foam. Oh, pre-space sim stitch, Stacy already posted as well. Okay, you guys, so my screen is still not allowing me to load and show you exactly where that is. I'm going to try one more time. Yes. Okay, so right here, if you go to stalls.com, the next thing you're going to want to go to is click on the green section, or the letters and numbers. Once you click on that, you're going to go to pre-cut pre-spaced and custom. And then from here, you can go to pre-spaced numbers. You can go to pre-spaced text. I am on pre-spaced text, as you can see. Now, they do have the images up on the type of effects that you can choose. And then it's just very, very simple from here. You just walk through the steps, whether you're doing an effect or no effect, and then you can see that you select your effect and then just walk through the layout from there. So very, very simple and easy to use on the stalls.com website. Of course, you guys, if you ever have any questions, you know you can always reach out. Okay, so up next, we are going to just quickly go over what is trending for 2021. Distressing, you guys, it's not going anywhere. And distressing could be anything from distressed fonts to distressed garments. In that category, oh man. Okay, this is fun. So in that category can be distressed t-shirts. Okay, I've seen more and more holes in garments, jeans. They're not going anywhere as well. I have seen distressed leggings. I have just seen distressed sweatpants. It's definitely a trend. It is here to stay. 2021, might as well embrace it. Now, with that, that also includes the tie-dye, the acid wash, the bleaching, if you guys have not seen any type of videos on that. And then also in the tie-dye category, it's not your standard like crazy swirl tie-dye. It's now becoming about tie-dyeing in random spots, kind of giving that distressed, very, very worn kind of acid wash look. So like I was saying, when it comes to distressing, it's not just one specific way or one specific product. It is numerous ways. So now we are going to just quickly apply our logo, and then I will continue on kind of what else I'm seeing in the market as well. Now, you guys, like I said, this is Ultra Weed. There are just a couple of that I need to remove from this. This was created in our cadworkslive.com. And I actually just added a distressed overlay to it and then just knocked out those pieces. So I'm just quickly removing any little additional, let's see, stress marks. So I did try to make it as large as possible on the distressing. Of course, you know, you can always add more detail. It just means a little bit more weeding. If you have a laser and you can laser cut your vinyl, add a ton of distressing in there because you can go in there and burn that out. Okay, so I am using the autoclam. I am going to switch it over to this camera. Now, for some reason, my angle with this is wanting to only go vertical. It's not wanting to go horizontal. So, you know, we just have a different setup today. Okay, you guys, this is just a Comfort Colors long sleeve shirt. It does have a split hem. I've got a couple of different angles today. And I don't know if I have the style number on here. But another reason why I chose this is because it does have that specific kind of vintage, you know, it's that stone washed look. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly pre-press. I am at 285 today. I need to adjust my pressure. And we're going to also use metallic to go in and just add an extra little pop to our design. It's really hard for me to do things basic, you guys. I don't know why. So just to give us just a little bit more of a wow factor, I am going to use our rose gold metallic. Let's see. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, so I'm just going to find my center, crease the heck out of it. I didn't trim the carrier. Okay, I'm about three finger lengths down. Now we're just going to tack this down for about 6 seconds. There we go. Okay, so just to give you an idea, this is, which camera angle do you like better? Okay, so this is a hot peel, so I am just going to quickly peel that. Now, the metallic, you guys, I've used this numerous times. I chose not to go with a metallic or a second color that pops because I still kind of want to stay in that distress, that vintage. You know, I don't want anything to be too crazy. We're already using pale yellow as our main color. So I'm going to let that be the feature point of this whole project. Now, I chose the phrase Forever Young today. And then I am duplicating it with this metallic. So we'll have it in a couple of different spots. Now the metallic is a cold peel. So what I'll do is just quickly heat apply. And then from there, I'll just let it sit and cool down. And then we can go over a couple of the other trends. Let's see. I did just see, so Ian, yes, for some reason, I have to give you guys an idea. I have 2 ring lights. I have all of the lights on. And for some reason, my camera loves to dim what you see. If I use my phone, which is my second angle, it's a much prettier picture. Excuse me, as far as light, but no matter what, it's like it likes to fight with me on how much brightness you guys have. Okay. So this is what we're doing. We're just going to quickly, this is what's going to go on the bottom of that print. I'm going to send you guys back to this. Can you guys hear me okay if I don't have the other camera on? Otherwise, you're going to need the volume for that. Okay, I'm just going to keep both going because I don't want to keep wasting. Nope. Okay, Brandy said yes. Thanks, Brandy. I appreciate it. Okay, so we are good. So now that we have applied this, this is just going to go on the bottom corner right here. So very, very easy. And I made it to where the F of the forever is going to fit into the gap of the U, N, and G on that bottom line. Okay, so the metallic applies at 285 for 10 seconds. And it's at the 5, so 1 second. Okay, so now that that is staying cold, you know what? I'm actually going to keep this angle up. It is just it's much better. So when I'm talking to you guys, the next couple of things I want to talk about are the trends, okay? I am going to continue to look at my computer just to see if there's any questions, but I prefer this much better, and hopefully you guys do as well. So one thing that I always like to talk to customers about is opportunity, right? So You have a business for a reason. Sure, you might have a passion for it, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, your goal is to grow, to make money, to feed your family, to pay for your house, whatever it is. So with 2020, I'm calling it the pivot year, right? So everybody had to pivot, to think on their feet. If you were sports predominantly business, then sports were shut down. If you were an event business driven business, then events came to a complete halt. Gatherings just stopped. So people had to go and think on their feet, and maybe they started making masks. Maybe you were decorating masks. Maybe you were making more of community t-shirts and just trying to find that business. So 2020, the year of pivot. So what does that mean for 2021? It means that you have to think outside of the box. A lot of people are choosing to stay off of social media. And if you are used to a Facebook group, or you're used to doing Facebook ads, and you're noticing that you're not getting, the type of feedback or commenting, Facebook has, I don't know how many times adjusted the algorithms. There was a Netflix special on how social media influences us. I know personally a lot of my friends have decided to kind of pull back from social media. So how do you get to customers if retail is shut down? If your brick and mortar is an app, more people have great. All right, guys. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, so I've unplugged my mic. It's probably really, really fuzzy, but this is the best option that I have. All right, So I'm going to say a couple of things, and if somebody can let me know where it stopped. Good. So my biggest topic for 2021 was pivot, right? Or 2020, everybody had to pivot and going after a new customer. Whether you weren't doing sports anymore, maybe you went more to retail, maybe you were making masks. Did you guys hear that part? I'm constantly refreshing the new comments. Yeah, I know it's going to be staticky. I have no mic in. I'm using my computer mic, and it's going to pick up the sound from the speaker or the fan in my computer. Okay, so the next part from that was people are staying off of social media. Your brick and mortars are closed. People are not coming in. How do you get to your customers? So the best way is to integrate an app. Desiree, yes, okay, woo! I will go in the comments after this, you guys, and just do a couple of quick touch points. Hot mess session, and I had some really good points for 2021. So, app integration, text marketing, and of course, still staying in those Facebook groups. People are still thriving utilizing Facebook groups, especially if you have a large social media following. Make sure you are running with Instagram. People are stopping on Facebook and going over to Instagram. So if you need a new way to get in front of your customers and you already do emails, but you notice your emails are down, text marketing. It's crazy to think of that because sometimes it can just be a sentence with a picture. They can click it and it takes them right to their website. Or even it would be a quick link to go straight and purchase a product. So if you are looking for ways to get in touch with your customers, they're not coming in anymore, or traffic is just severely down, especially with everybody trying to take precaution right now. The ways to add to your business are by adding apps. We have helped so many customers with Spirit Sale. So if you do not have a platform where you are able to offer teen stores or even constantly launch, maybe you have a website dedicated to mini and me apparel, or one is generated for your community events or, t-shirts. Funny sayings. With Spirit Sale, you are able to create multiple different stores, and then you can market that to a variety of customers versus just having one website with different tabs. Holy smokes, it took us, 20 minutes to get there, but we got there, right? The next is pivoting for your customer. If you are originally doing sports and you're no longer doing those jerseys, go to retail t-shirts. Graphic tees are extremely popular. 90s phrases are extremely popular. Like I said, one of the trends is distressing, and it's not going anywhere. Sometimes we're kind of forced to do things that we're not comfortable with. And one of those may be finding a new avenue for your business. So it took us a long time to get to that topic. And it's driving me crazy that we had that much of an issue. So just a quick recap, we touched on 7 new products that launched with stalls in 2020. And some of the trends that continue for 2021 are distressing, and that is fonts, that's an apparel, that is the overall look of the garment, and that is also the type of pattern on the shirt, whether it's acid wash, tie-dye, the bleaching effect, and then of course choosing to pivot your business, which is in 2 different categories, which is how to get to your customers and also what you're providing for your customers. So you guys, I appreciate you more than you know for sticking with me through this session. I know my camera is dark my volume and sound is crazy. Let's check out this shirt. And maybe that will bring some light. You guys are too sweet. Natalie, and I am so sorry, but I am not even going to try to pronounce your name because I will butcher it and you don't deserve that. So you guys are very, very sweet for saying I'm doing awesome because this is a mess. All right, so to recap, here's our shirt in Ultra Weed that says Forever Young. It is not in the standard Forever Young, vertical or horizontal print. We stacked it. And then as you can see, the Forever Young is more of a tonal effect, just to kind of highlight that shirt just a little bit. And then it actually says Forever Young as well. So this is definitely more of a retail graphic tee inspired look, which is where a lot of people are really just going to today. It's the funny sayings. I don't know if it's what I'm clicking on or what I'm viewing, but Facebook is putting some very, very, very comical t-shirt phrases in front of me at the moment. And I know that that's what vibes with my kind of people. So if you are looking for a new avenue, go out there, see what makes you giggle, what makes you smile, and just give it a shot and put it in front of your customers, and you might be surprised the new type of avenues and new type of sales that you may generate just by creating something a little different. So I'm Kelly Walters, and up next is Jenna on next Thursday. She will be reviewing new products as well, and then of course her trends for 2021. So tune into her next Thursday at 12:30 Eastern, and then Josh will bring us home the Thursday before Christmas Eve. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Kelly Walters, and you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.